What is going on there, guys? Welcome back to the Hawkeye FC Create a Cult Career Mode in EA FC 24. Welcome to season number 2. And oh my god, I hope you watched the last episode, guys, because it was amazing. For what we did, how we did it, and the fact we somehow managed to clinch automatic promotion was possibly one of the best endings to a season I've ever had. In fact, we've went on an 8-game win streak to get ourselves into that position. So fair play to these players, and it's only going to get better from here because we're just going to be adding to his team. We're going to be hopefully going up the leagues. One thing I have done, I've not touched the kits. I don't know why. For some reason, usually it lets me do it every year, and it did have the option when I moved over to this season, and I saved it, and I was coming back to it. For some reason, it's not giving me the option to change kits, so I'm just going to take it as a blessing because I actually really like the kits. So we're going to keep the kits the same for this year, and then we'll change them up for next season, for season number 3 when we get there. One thing I have done though, and what I've been able to do, is I have changed up the stadium. Because we've gone up the league, every time we go up the league, the stadium's going to get a little bit more of an upgrade. So we've gone from like a 3 to 4,000 capacity to go to a 10,000 capacity. What sounds like a big jump, but in football terms it's not massive when you think most like championship to Premier League, they're over 100,000 seats kind of thing. So 10,000, I think that's great, and it's a bit of a nice upgrade, and I think we've earned it for how well we did last season. So we'll do that, see if we couldn't do the kits, and we'll do that as a bit of a change. But we're definitely going to be getting through this first bit of the season very, very quickly. I kind of want to get the business done. I'm going to get a few players out, and we're going to get a few players in. I'm very much looking forward. So fasten your seatbelt, and let's get started. So obviously, I already showed you last season when we bought him in, but we've already made the first signing, and his name is Tremoni. We nearly got him in last season. I think in January we nearly got him, or in some, I can't quite remember. I think it was January we actually tried to go for him. We got like 800k offer accepted for him, and he just wouldn't accept his wage. It was a bit annoying, but went back in for him. He's 21 years of age, 66 overall. Definitely going to be a half decent player for us in the League One. So very excited. He'll sort of be the Luna replacement. He'll definitely go straight onto the bench. Probably. In retrospect, I should be really putting him in for Dennis or Garbe, or even Ball, in all honesty. But I'm going to put him on the bench for now, and I want him to earn that place, because especially about front 3 or front 4 with Ball in there. And to be quite fair, everyone in that starting 11 has earned a place. The only one I've changed is I brought the youngster Goodwin in, who's 16 years of age, is 66 overall, but already 2 overall ahead of Graham, who is 28. He's not going to get much higher. Goodwin, who is 5'11", that's like the minimum I'd do for a centre-back, in all honesty. So I'm excited to see how he does. He's got someone like Tall, who's 6'3", next to him, like Sly, so we'll go with that. So the first sales of the season, Alfie Hayes is going to Newport for 100k. Someone who barely played last season. I'll take that. And the next sale is Jay McLaughlin for 160k to Morecambe. Another player who barely played last season, just getting him out the door. Another sale is Benjamin Jackson. I think this was one of the youngsters who was here right at the start. Wasn't really living up to much, so 115k for him. We've had some sales, now we'll get some loans out. Isaac Stevens, who's out on loan last season, putting him on a 2-year loan to Cambridge. And they keep coming. 155 for Alfie Shepherd, one of the strikers who just hasn't done much. More players out. Milo Simmons is going out to Stade Louisiane for 2 years. Losing Rice Roberts for 230. Somebody played a little bit last year, to be fair to him. They just keep on coming. Hugh Elliott out to, I can't even pronounce their name, for 2 years though. Another youngster who I've got a bit of hope for. Okay, I'm not going to show you anymore, but Alfie Crossey's gone out for 2 years. So unless they're actual sales, I'm just not going to show you any more loanies because there's so many of them. Okay, guys, so something I very rarely see something what just isn't normal. on this game. It's I'll be honest, and I think EA have sort of got it right where when people win things, it's not too much out of the question. But this, Ireland have won the European Championship. This, by the way, is 1 year into the career mode, so it's not like 10 plus years down the line where maybe some Irish talent have got better. They have beaten England. What makes it a bit worse, being an Englishman and all that. But oh my god, that is a shock. They apparently beat people like Croatia and all that. So, oh my, that is a shock. I've never seen something that like. I'm not going to say it's so unrealistic it would never happen, because look at Leicester with the Premier League and all that. It's like Greece won the European, so it's not completely out of the question. But I'm just pointing this out. Like, this is insane for the first year of the career mode, and we get something like this. But I just wanted to point that out to you. Okay, guys. So we're getting close to the first game of the season, and I've already made that one signing of Tremoni, and so I really want to go out and get some depth because we really need some position changing. I definitely want to give some players a chance, at least this first half of the season. I don't want to blow all my money on this first transfer window. I want to leave a few million over. So the first thing I want to do is I definitely want to go out for a new right back. I was tossing it between this Richard Cadlec, very young and a very high rated. And to be honest, he could become my starting right back. And I suppose I should technically go for him, but I really like Ramsey at right back, and I don't kind of want to bring someone in who's going to take that spot from him just yet. And not only that, I've got so many like youth players who are like generated players. I kind of want to bring some real life players in. So Kyle Noyle I found, who's 65 overall. He looks like the perfect like bench player who I can bring in from game to game, and he's going to cost me pennies. He's going to cost me about 500k. I'm definitely just going to get him signed up. I was thinking about Cadlec, but I brought in a few like generated players. I kind of want to get some new like fresh faces in here, so let's go get Noyle. So it is Kyle Noyle for 500k. Unfortunately, I did want an important squad role. Well, it's not great. But there's definitely, with the amount of games I'll be playing in the League One, we apparently could have got him for a lot less. But I'm happy with that. He's our first like proper signing in. Got him on a cut deal as well. He was on like £4,000 at Stockport. But we got him in. He can play centre back as well. So I like players who can play multiple positions. So let's look at the next position we want to go for. I really thought we should get like another wide player or another cam. Someone attacking. I saw Owen Dale, who obviously plays for Blackpool nowadays. He used to play for like Portsmouth, and he's been really good. And I thought this guy would be really, really good, and he still could be. I might even pick him up just to be a bench player, because he's 25. He's probably not going to be in a world beater, but it'll be a definite like nice player to have on the bench, especially when I've got so many young players away who are going to be away for the next 2 to 3 years. These kind of players, they're not going to be end-game players. They're just for the cheap-ish players I can get now, what will get us through. But a couple of other players I was looking at is PK from Real Racing Club from the Spanish League. Hasn't got too much pace about him, but he's very, very good technically. Definitely something I could do with in that cam position. But I've actually found Daniel Arzani. A little bit low rated, and he's a bit older, but he's a very well known player. He obviously was on the Bayern Munich books at one stage, and obviously in Australian, he's got pretty decent pace for him as well. Very good agility and balance. I'm liking the look of him. Got good free kick accuracy, to be fair, as well. For the price I can get him from, I could probably get him for about $1 million, maybe even 900k. I'd be very excited to get this guy in. Obviously, we've got Garbe, who's I think Australian as well, so we'll get a bit of an Australian link up there. I'd be excited to go. So you know what? I would go for PK, but again, I'm not just going to go for the higher rated players. I kind of want to go for players who sort of fit what we're going after at this moment in time. There is Daniel Arzani for 900k. So we got him under his value, what I'm very, very happy with. Got him a B rating. Apparently we could have got him for a bit less, but you know, I'm not fussed about that, a few extra. But a very exciting player. Someone who's definitely going to be fighting with Garbe. Dennis, I'm not too sure what I'm going to do with Dennis this season. I don't know if I'm going to make him more of the backup for all them positions, or I'm not too sure. Because Dennis is that fast player for us. I'm going to have to move some people about and see what we want to do with it. Right, this is what I've decided to go with, guys, because Azan is coming in and he's higher rated than Dennis, and so is Garbe, and so is Ball. So what I'm going to do, I'm not saying Dennis is out at the starting 11 because he's been so good for us, but it's not like I can put him in for Brown. Brown was so good last season, and I feel like the more first team action I can give him, he'll just grow like a hell on earth kind of player. Dennis, he's going to be a very good player. He's 22 years of age. He's not going anywhere. But he's sort of that winger type. I've got Tremoni on the bench. I've got Benson and Farmer and Kean Harrett as well. Graham and Noel on there. Got Goodwin in there now. So you know what? I'm happy with that. I'm going to give Alzani a chance. Also got Tremoni I want to give a shot to as well. I put Garbe on that right-hand side because he's got 5-star weak foot. Alzani is more of a right-footed player as well, but he does play on the left more than anyone else. So I'll start him there. Happy to go with this, and we'll go with this for the first game or two. By the way, guys, so we're on the first day of League One, and by the way, we're facing the team who we came up with in Wrexham, so it should be a nice start for us. This is probably the easier of the starts we could have got, really. Not playing a proper League One side just yet. Obviously, I've said I'm gonna be changing difficulty when I can, but as you'll see, if you look at the top, it's still on world class. I'm going to stay on world class for now. If we start winning every single game and it starts feeling far too easy, then I will make a decision to go up a level. Especially now we've gone up a level in leagues. I don't want to rush and go up a level straight away. I kind of want to see how we do in the first few games. If we do really, really well and start winning every game, then maybe we'll go up another level and then we'll do that. But I want to sort of get our feet on the ground and then we'll go from there. But we are at the racecourse ground and we are facing Wrexham. Let's go, guys. Let's get this first big victory. Here we go, guys. The first big game here. And we are kicking it off. A few new faces in the Hawkeye side. A couple on the bench too, I'm sure we'll see a little bit of. Oh, look at that. That's a very fortunate block. And now Brown is in. Oh, let me just get back. Palmer. Ooh. That just goes. That could have been a massive shot after all the pressure we've built on him. Palmer thankfully puts that wide, not challenging Zovko. Donez picks up the ball here. Brown gets our first goal of the season. Very nicely worked. And we make full advantage and take full advantage of Wrexham standing still. And Brown gets his first goal in League One. Look at that. O'Donnell. He had two players coming from him, and Brown with a very comfortable finish. Very, very cool and collected. We will take that, Austin Brown. I definitely need to change his number. I don't want him being number 27. I'll do that at the end of this game. But that will do nicely. Oh, Zani absolutely taking him out. Brown, oh, it's hit right at the goalkeeper. Oh, good slide. No, Adonez. Banazani who takes him out. Bokins again. Bokins 3 times. Can't get it home. Adonis! Oh, that's very clever from Azani. And Azani! Oh, outside the boot. He knew he should have done better. He knew he deserved the goal today. He just can't hit the back of the net. Like with a lot of our players today. Give people some rest as much as we can. This is going to be a hard season, and while we're winning, we'll take some players off. Oh, that'll go nicely. And now Tremoni through to Dennis. Oh, what a finish! What a finish by Matthew Dennis. Tremoni with an assist. Matthew Dennis with a goal. Look at that. Straight away and boom, straight through to Dennis. Look at this though. What a way to finish that one was. Now Tremoni! Not the finish what was required. It won't matter, but that is something we need to be making sure of. We need to be finishing these chances because this could be crucial at the end of the season. Now Garbe. Now Tremoni. He's got it back. Can he get the debut goal? He'll finish it off. We've been far the better team in this match. And now we're starting to show it. That is what I'm talking about, Tremoni. It's been a long time coming, that. Not the greatest finish in the world, but it's enough to get past Howard. That's what matters. Solid finish from our new young fella. And 3 goals are good. And again, we have absolutely demolished Wrexham. As I said, I'll give it a few games, maybe 2 or 3 more games. If we continue to play like this, maybe I'll up the difficulty just to make it a little bit harder. But if not, we'll continue on this road. Next game is underway. It's against Pieface's team in Plymouth Argyle. Can we get back-to-back wins? Oh, Sly does very well to just get away. Very hard conditions out there today. Going outside here to Ramsey, who can get past Miller. Ball there! Oh, it's in the bar! Oh, and Adonis nearly gets it off the foot of the defender. But ball with a header nearly hits the back of the net. Ball through to Garbe. Shackleton! Oh, he fell that one. And he pulls a good save out of the goalkeeper. Ball with a corner here. And now Kane Ramsey. That's a good header! It's unlucky, slides there. Ramsey with a... Oh, that was nearly as good as the one he scored in League 2. That had been a beauty. Bring Shackleton here. Oh, it's a very well worked header. Or very well worked corner. Not the greatest of headers. Oh, we've got a good opportunity. Oh, Goodwin. What a crucial block that could have been. That was possibly a goal. They're still on the attack here, Plymouth. And Zozko. That is actually his first save of the season. Oh my God, they opened us up there. Kane Ramsey, you got to get up there. Good lad. Going to go back to Zozko to Sly. Very good little layoff there from Brown to Adonis, who can then play it over to Ball! And he buries that one! Great counter attack Went all the way back to the goalkeeper. It was a great team move. And we make the most of it. Very, very good team goal. It'll be Azani with the finish. Or Azani with an assist, should I say. Ball with a very, very assured finish. Hitting the side net, and that's what you like to see. And the captain, Louis Ball, is absolutely doing bits for us right now. Ooh. Oh, it's a good block again. Gotta say, Goodwin has been a saviour today at the back. Oh, that's pinpoint perfect. That's a solid, oh my god, what a goal! That is what a goal should look like! That is beauty! You don't get much better team goals than this! 2 awesome goals, doesn't matter the difficulty. Look at this from Bokins. What a pick out! And then the header from Ball. Oh my god, this is a... They are the kind of goals what are just satisfying. You don't get many of them. You honestly don't. But my god, they are satisfying when they come off. Oh, right, just forcing us back there. Noel, that's yours. Good. Well, brilliant little take there. And look at that. Oh my god, he's through. Noel! That's a way to introduce yourself. He's only had a couple of substitute appearances in his first couple of games. But that is how you introduce yourself to the Hawk fans. What a finish from the right back, who's playing left back at the minute to give Bogans a rest. Oh my god, look at this. That's a finish of a striker, that is, Noel. We'll take that. Let's bring Arzani off, bring Tremoni on for a rest. Keeping Ball on because of the possibility of the hat-trick. Harrod trying to force his way through. It will be the end of the game. It's another 3-0 victory, another clean sheet. This one felt a lot more closer than the Wrexham game. I've got to admit, you can tell this team came from down from the Championship in that first half. We dominated them at first. They had their spell. Then we got the first goal, what helped tons. A couple of absolute pearlers as well. For Matt Man there, our captain. Should we go up to a higher difficulty? I don't know yet. But it's definitely looking, it could be not far away. Oh, I just can't say much better stuff about that. I'll say it felt definitely felt harder than the Wrexham game. You definitely felt that little bit better quality in the Plymouth team. Obviously, they must have just come down this season. I don't know how well. I don't know what they did in the first game. Let's see what we're standing on our first 2 games. So quite fair. They only drew their first game, so we're sitting first now, obviously, but it's only after 2 games. This will be interesting because obviously Wrexham have just come up with us, but we absolutely dominated them. They still got the odd chance. I just don't know how it's going to react if we go up a level just yet, but I'll be honest, this team just feels so good. Just on the ball, I feel like I've got so many good ball players, like just ones who can pass, who can move with the ball. I think I've just built such a great squad. The only position I would say, or 2 positions I'd say, I'm willing to maybe improve upon, and I'm going to have a little think about it before the next episode, because I'm going to end it here, is possibly the left back position or the goalkeeping position. As much as Zofko has been brilliant, obviously he's one of the lowest rated players in the team. It's somewhere, if he doesn't get higher rate, I mean, he's got getting close to that next overall. He's 22, he's still young. I have nothing but good things to say about him. So he's probably the second position I want to deal with. And to be honest, I kind of want to give him until at least January. See how he does. If he's still really good, I'm not going to worry about him. But Vokins, obviously, he's been really good, and he provided a great assist in that last game. I don't want to see him go at all, but it's 24. I've definitely got some players in mind, and I'll sort of share them with you now who I'm thinking of. Because at the minute, I've got £9 million in the budget where I can go out and get someone. And my options are, like, got Josh Timon I could go for, he's 25, looks like a decent option. Leif Davis, if I could have gone for him, I would have, because I really like him. There's also Lee Buchanan, who, again, around similar price to Leif Davis, in all honesty, but he's a very fast, very good left back. I feel like he'd be a very solid player for us. So that wouldn't mean the end of Vokins. It just means he'd become more of the backup and maybe rotational player to someone like Buchanan or Timon. Obviously, Davis is too important to Ipswich, so he won't be leaving. Possibly Timon's on a little bit too much of a wage for us. I could probably work with Lee Buchanan with that, and he's younger as well. He's 2 years younger than Timon at the same overall, so you could see Lee Buchanan being that little bit more long-term option. I'm not too sure yet, because I don't know if I want to sort of like get Vokins out of the starting 11 just yet. But maybe if we are going to go that extra overall, or that extra difficulty, maybe we'll do it. I'll be honest, it don't feel right me being on world class, because usually I always start on legendary and work my way up to the ultimate. It don't feel right that I'm two difficulty levels down from ultimate. So probably next episode, if everything goes right, we'll probably go up to legendary for the first time. This and see how we do. If it gets too impossible, maybe we'll put it back down. But I kind of want to. I don't want it being so easy. I want us to have difficult games, hard games. I want us to work for this. So I hope you've enjoyed this episode, guys. I hope you agree with the signs. Any players you'd like me to pick up in the future, any players you'd like me to add to the shortlist, put them down below, and let me know what you think about the team. Because I think we're building such a great team, and a definite good team for this level is insane. The very limited budget we've had. So either way, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please, if you're enjoying the series, hit that subscribe button and also like the videos to let me know that you are enjoying them. And if we do get 10 likes on this video, I will automatically upload the next episode. If not, it'll be out in a couple of days or so. I'm trying to get at least 2 episodes out a week minimum, so hopefully I can stick to that the best I can. And we have been quite consistent with the uploads in recent weeks, so I want to keep that up. And also go check out the other content. I'm doing Spider-Man right now, and also we've got games like God of War coming up as well, so please stay tuned and put that bell icon on so you know exactly when a new video is dropping. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Take care, and bye-bye.